What's up, guys? Your boys, 20K13. Gonna talk about six alternative WWE opponents for Brock Lesnar in Tokyo. This comes from WhatCulture.com. WWE has had a huge international special airing on July 4th from Tokyo, Japan. One of the bigger match scheduled features former WWE World Heavyweight Champion and main eventer at the upcoming Battleground pay-per-view. Brock Lesnar. He is definitely booked to step into the ring against Kofi Kingston. This is an odd pairing. This article is not meant to be taken as disrespect to Kofi Kingston. He is a fantastic wrestler who is currently involved in the highly entertaining New Day fashion. He is capable of putting on great matches and has done so many times. If given the opportunity to truly perform with Brock Lesnar, he would likely put on a great match. But the reality is that those two are in very different places in the WWE roster. When it comes to booking, the divide between Kingston and Lesnar is vast. Even though the Brock vs. Kofi match is still on the card, there has been speculation that Kofi is simply a placeholder. Another superstar might eventually step up to the challenge and take on Lesnar in the wake of a Kofi pre-match beatdown, a lopsided squash match, or whatever. Six alternatives to the scheduled matchup are explored in this article. The most likely candidates for a match replacement are those wrestlers who are already booked for the event. The following wrestlers are some of the more likely alternative challengers to Brock Lesnar in Tokyo. Number 6. Lesnar vs. all three New Day members. The stipulated change in the card could be one of the more likely options. This scenario would even spare Kofi the likely lopsided beatdown required to exit him from this booking. To get to the 3-on-1 match, New Day should accompany Kofi to the ring. As they realize how outmatched Kofi is, they can then pull him out of the ring to get intentionality disqualified via countout. A furious Brock would then be fuming at those cowardly clappers. The director of Operation Kane would emerge at this point, ordering the match to be restarted, and to account for expect New Day shenanigans. This time the match will now be given a handicap no DQ stipulation. If WWE is committed to a Kingston vs. Lesnar match, then adding the rest of New Day would be a better alternative. Brock could actually show weakness in this situation, where in the original booking would be hard to sell as anything other than a squash. Number 5. Lesnar vs. Dolph Ziggler. Out of all of the suggested match alternatives on this list, Brock Lesnar vs. Dolph Ziggler probably makes the least amount of sense, but sense is sort of thrown out of the window for this one because this would be a highly intriguing matchup. If a squash Kofi leaves the Tokyo audience wanting more, then the show-off will fight the beast. Dolph is only on the card in a tag match for Tokyo. Cena and he will take on the team of King, Berg, and Kane. If his workload is eased up in the tag match, then it's conceivable that he could wrestle a second time that night against Lesnar. WWE should consider this because it will give fans a lot to talk about. Ziggler vs. Lesnar has never happened before, so that's a big selling point. Both wrestlers are likely to complement each other, considering Brock's offense and Dolph's ability to sell. Lesnar will of course win, but a somewhat competitive encounter between these two will cause fans to flock to the WWE Network on-demand library to witness this spectacle. But of course, if WWE wants to tap into their tag bout for a potential Lesnar opponent, there is a bigger star to pick. Number 4. Lesnar vs. John Cena. If WWE has planned for one superstar to work double duty in his announced tag match and then in an unannounced Brock Lesnar challenge, it might as well be John Cena. The top babyface in the company would be an easy call to follow up a dispose of Kofi Kingston. Cena and Lesnar already have an established rivalry. The two have met in the ring 4 times since Lesnar's 2012 return, more than any other opponent in that time frame. The bouts are always amazing too. The last meeting was a match of the year contender, triple threat match from the Royal Rumble that included Seth Rollins. The easy criticism for this scenario is that it seems illogical that WWE wouldn't promote this ahead of time, but if this were to happen, then it might remain unannounced as to not overshadow the Owens vs. Baylor NXT Championship match. Still, the fifth encounter between Cena and Lesnar since 2012 will be a marquee matchup that will cause a positive stir for the WWE Network. Number 3. Lesnar vs. Cesaro. The official lineup for the Tokyo event has Cesaro slated to face off against Diego. No offense to the Matador, but that's the definition of a filler match. Perhaps the King of Swing might find himself in a far bigger matchup. Since abruptly re-entering the singles division, Cesaro has been given a couple of big matches. He fought Kevin Owens in an NXT Open Challenge at a recent SmackDown and a pretty good showing. Then on this past Raw, he squared off against John Cena in a US Open Challenge that some are calling a match of the year contender. Maybe it's wrong to get one hoped up, but WWE has been giving Cesaro some big opportunities recently. On July 4th in Tokyo, he might be granted his biggest opportunity yet. Cesaro did not win either the Owens or Cena matches, but still looks strong. That's a winning formula that will work against Brock as well. Tokyo could cap off a logical series of losses that elevates Cesaro as truly credible single competitor. Number 2. Lesnar vs. Finn Balor. Finn Balor is booked in what is the biggest match of this Tokyo card so far. It's expected that he'll capture the NXT title, and it probably is far-fetched to speculate that he wrestle another match at this event. But hear this one out. Suppose the NXT Championship match shockingly kick off the show. Balor beat Owens like called for and become the new NXT champion. Then Brock vs. Kofi ends the show, but it's the one-sided victimization that it could be. The match is either over as soon as it starts or never even gets to bell time. Brock can then be disappointed that his mauling was over so quickly and demand another challenger. At that point, the new NXT champion will enter the call, giving Brock the first challenge to Finn NXT title. This doesn't have to be a 20-plus minute 5-star match to have value. A solid 10 minutes of balanced offense will not only boost Balor's notoriety, but that of his title and brand as well. There can be a DQ ending to protect both guys, but this is a blockbuster situation even without a clean finish. Having the NXT champion defend against Brock in this unique environment can boost the brand immensely. And number 1, Lesnar vs. Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho likes surprises. The on-again and off-again professional wrestler especially likes to make his return to the WWE to be as original and as unexpected as possible. So to assume that his scheduled televised match against Neville on the July 4th WWE Network special will happen exactly as planned is probably a bit presumptuous. The Lionheart would be a big-time challenge against the Beast. A match between Jericho and Lesnar will also give them a chance to follow up from their last encounter from a December 2014 episode of Monday Night Raw. Chris Jericho was a special GM for the night and booked himself into a match against Paul Heyman. Due to an online fan vote that made the match into a street fight, Brock Lesnar interfered and beat down the first ever undisputed champion. Not only would a Chris Jericho vs. Brock Lesnar match have a logical storyline to build off of, but it has the potential to be fantastic. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.